Gardenia Bakeries is a Singaporean baked good company with presence in Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia, Philippines and Malaysia. It is listed on the Singapore Exchange via its parent company, CAF Limited, which also owns Bonjour Bakery, and are headquartered at the Chinatown Complex in South Bridge Road. Gardenia originally was founded by an American named Horatio C. Slocum, an employee of International Executive Service Corps. Mr. Slocum, who had 35 years of baking experience together with America's leading chain of bakeries. Gardenia started out as a store bakery in Singapore, but due to demand opened a commercial bakery at Pandan Loop in March 1993. And it was followed by a second bakery in June 1993. Gardenia Bakeries KL is a subsidiary of a food lease company, CAF Limited, who also operates Gardenia Singapore, Gardenia Philippines, and Gardenia Bakery in Fujian, China. Gardenia Bakeries is a baked food producer in Shah Alam, Selangor. Gardenia produced the first loaf of a bread in year 1986. Gardenia becomes the leader in the bakery market with an outstanding 89% brand recall rate and 50% top mile recall within 4 years. The organization generates $98 million in estimated sales as their revenue per year. Gardenia started operating in the Philippines in 1997. CAF Limited, through Gardenia International in Singapore, established Gardenia Bakeries in Philippines and started construction of its bakery plant in the Laguna International Park in Binang, Laguna. In 2011, Gardenia Bakeries Philippines opened a new manufacturing plant in Cebu with a daily capacity of 50,000 loaves in order to serve the Visayas and Mindanao regions. Gardenia Bakeries KL in Malaysia had received many achievements such as Best Supplier 2001, National Award for Creativity and Innovation, Super Brand Consumer Choice Award, Hadley Common Product Award, and Malaysia's Top 10 Brands 2011. As a big company that have many branches in different countries, the management of Gardenia Bakeries have been experienced some challenges for this 21st century. This is because every business management need to go through challenge to be more successful.
I'm going to discuss the first issues that Gardenia face, which is about technology. As we all know, technology has taken an important role in people's life. In fact, we all are in a generation where everything is depend on technology. We all can agree that this innovation and technology has made our life a lot easier. Everything can be done within a couple of hours or so. Therefore, since technology are rapidly developed day by day, we must keep up with the flow of technology or we will be way back from other countries. Same goes to Gardenia. They have to take note on technology advancement in order to keep up with people's demand. In early 2020s, the world have shockingly faced a disease called COVID-19, in which people are easily infected from each other. People are advised to quarantine themselves at home. Gardenia are one of the products that are most popular during the movement control order, since their product, which is bread, are long-lasting and cost-efficient. However, due to all the demands from people, Gardenia was unable to meet up with all the demands since they are still lacking in technology. The bread making machine has reached a maximum capacity, which is 900,000 loaves per day only. People expressed their unpleasantment by stating that they couldn't access on Gardenia product for at least 3 days, and they also unable to locate Gardenia product in supermarket. At that period, it seems like Gardenia has become a rare item to find. I'm here to discuss the economic issue that Gardenia faced through 21st century. Malaysia bread market evolved from a small-scale processing activity to a medium-scale operation. Bread has become one of Malaysia's most cost-effective sector as a result of its rapid economic expansion. Gardenia Bread has established itself as one of Malaysia's most popular bread brands. Unfortunately, Gardenia Bakery has announced recently that beginning December 1, 2021, most of its bread products will be priced higher than usual. This may lead to customers opting for a least expensive bread product since they cannot afford to buy Gardenia. In conclusion, a company marketing effort may be influenced by the economic force. In Sabah and Sarawak, there is also a need for Gardenia product. This problem began when a visitor from West Malaysia visited East Malaysia and some of them returned home with several bags of Gardenia bread, as Gardenia items were not available there. This is due to the fact that another firm, Gardenia Sabah, has the exclusive right to distribute Gardenia bread in Sabah, Sarawak and Indonesia, despite the fact that the two companies are unrelated. Because they have permission to use the Gardenia logo, they have designed their own packaging and price. A 400-gram loaf of Gardenia bread in Sabah has increased in price from RM2.70 to RM3. As a result, demand for Gardenia item has dropped as low-income consumers are unable to afford the price increase.
The political environment contains law, government agency and pressure groups that influence and limit various organizations and individuals in a given society. Development in political and legal environment will definitely affect marketing decisions. Due to the political and racial issue that occurred in Malaysia, there was a considerable drop in demand for Gardenia bread. In a previous scenario, Malaysia had started an online campaign on Facebook called Boycott Gardenia Products. So, several retailers have cut the price of Massimo bread in order to persuade customers to buy Massimo instead of Gardenia bread. As a result, demand for Gardenia bread has decreased while demand for Massimo has soared. Other than that, in the past few years, the price of controlling product by government had been increased, such as flour, salt or sugar. Price rising of particular product had increased the production price of bread. Therefore, Gardenia forced to increasing the bread price in order to cover the cost.
Issue is competitive issue. First, in Malaysia, there are a lot of brands of breads. Gardenia Bakery need to compete with other brands to develop their company. Gardenia Bakery suffer huge loss at the beginning of their business because they new in bakeries world. So they need to do something to be on par with an advanced bread brands. This is the difference between Gardenia and other brands. The second issue is about Gardenia have an issue with Massimo. Tan Sri Robert Kwok, Massimo's founder, did not want to be flour supplier to Gardenia's founder Tan Sri Syed Mohd Al-Bukhari because of racial issue by their religion belief. Campaign anti-Gardenia started and asked citizens to boycott Gardenia's product. Massimo's fans also told a bad story about Gardenia's bakery. Third issue is about the price. It is also between Gardenia and Massimo. Citizens also said that they get more if buying Massimo by that cheap price. How that Massimo maintain their price for 2 years? This because Massimo have their own flour company named Federal Flour Mill (FFM). So they can save from the aspect, but different for Gardenia company. They need to pay to their flour supplier to make sure that they are not cut off from the supply of flour.
As a conclusion, we can see that management of Gardenia Bakeries had been experienced some challenges for this 21st century from the aspect of technology, economic, political and competitive market. For technology issues, Gardenia Bakeries has received a higher demand from their consumer for their bread, but they cannot supply it because of the existing food technology that they have was produced the maximum capacity for the bread. For economic issues, the cost of the raw material has increased due to the economic situation of the country, and the management of Gardenia Bakeries have decided to raise the price of their product. The effect of this challenge, the consumer will choose to purchase bread from another brand that have a lower purchase compared to Gardenia bread. For political issues, some citizens had to boycott to Gardenia's product. The reason of this boycott activities was because of Gardenia Bakeries has stopped purchasing any flour from Federal Flour Mills Berhad (FFM). Some of Malaysian Chinese start a rumor that Gardenia stopped purchasing flour from FFM is due to the racist issues. The effect of these issues, some of Malaysian Chinese had decided to switch from buying Gardenia's bread to Massimo bread because Massimo is using flour from FFM. Gardenia was also experienced a competitive market with another brand of bread in Malaysia such as Massimo, Metiwai and Haifal. It is because consumers have a multiple choice of bread to choose, so Gardenia Bakeries need to produce something different compared to other brands that will attract consumers to buy their product. That's all from us.